Baba wants us to serve the world, and one of the ways to serve the world is to be a lighthouse. Lighthouse has to be very still, very stable. So, by having the thought that I am light, sparkling, beautiful point of light, awareness of being a light helps me to go beyond body, beyond the limits of body. So when I go above, awareness of being a light makes me light. Then with the pure feelings of making this world of peace, world of love, harmony, love where everyone cares for each other. Everyone's life is complete, is full, has abundance. Everyone is on the complete stage of purity. Baba has shown us the beautiful vision of this new world. Baba comes and he laid the sapling of this world. We souls, Baba's children, are the foundation, the sapling of this new world. And from this sapling, new tree emerges. This sapling is of deity, divine nature, human beings. We all are divine. Nature is pure. And there is complete peace. So, staying in this awareness, I spread the light, the rays of love and peace. I do it from above so that it can touch the souls of the world. I remain firm with determination and strong stability of faith. So now I spread these vibrations, the rays, as we sprinkle the rays of peace, love, and harmony. Our Baba is also very still and he also serves the world. So, for few moments, we sit next to Baba as Baba's companion and co creators and serve the world with Baba, taking drishti from Baba and serve the world.
Om Shanti, welcome to series Confluence-Aged Brahmin, a life of trust and blessings. Today's day 19.
Om Shanti. We all felt, right, that we were like lighthouse because since yesterday, since this morning, Baba had talked about being double light. So whole day, few minutes here, there, we all practiced determination, stillness, and to be light. It's not that burden will not be experienced or we are free. Mm. The waves of burden do come, especially when Baba says, when you think of any soul or look at any soul, the weakness can emerge. So, constantly taking drishti from Baba. So, we have to make special efforts to see that there is no burden. Because when there is burden, obstacle will come. Some kind of obstacle. It could be mental, it could be external of circumstances. So I'm when I'm light, as if I'm clearing the energy, clearing past sanskars, I'm clearing, settling something. So keep clearing it as it emerges. But if you say, oh, I was so heavy, and then you get sad and you sit and say, oh, I still get heavy. But if we were not getting heavy, why will Baba has to teach us now? So whatever Baba teaches us, we become aware and we notice it and then we remove it. Baba is still with us, right? Almighty Baba. Mm. So I look at Baba, and today for double light, how many times Baba said, give it to me, give it to me. Mm. So anything comes. Mm. Don't think what won't come. Anything can come, even for a moment. Right? It's like heat wave comes, right? Or cold air comes, even for a minute, but you could feel the chill. You could feel the heat, right? Same as any heaviness inside. Even if we try to tolerate, but there is, if we are accumulating heaviness, it affects our spiritual growth, could affect our body. Even the atmosphere becomes very, very heavy, right? So you all must have read those points. Every word, every sentence you read needs a lot of practice. One of the first point which I liked very much is the first point Baba is starting. Baba is not saying one, two, three, four. It's like paras. When you think you are light, you will become light. It really needs to experiment. One is just I really feel it. That's why when I start meditating, I use that point. Consider yourself to be light and you will become light. Mm. And you also saw that in the title today we have used word trust instead of love. It is only in trust when you trust something, when you believe something, then you start practicing. So one of the important practices that stabilize the light of the soul. That means in the center of forehead, stabilize the light of the soul, you will automatically become light. So we have to experiment it. Maybe tomorrow, Amrit Vela, whenever you have chance, stabilize the light of the soul, you will automatically become light. So that means now you are double light, right? I am light and I become light, double light. Double light means you are an angel. So Baba says that angel has no attraction for the old world. So you're creating now a stage of double light. When you are double light, you are angel. And when you are angel, you have no attraction of the old world. So when you are double light, you have a flying stage. It's only when you are double light you will feel that you are not uh, just making efforts, but you are in your flying stage. And when you have flying stage, there will not be any obstacle because you've gone above now, you are flying, right? So a lot of things happen here which could be obstacles. But Baba is saying that when you are double light, you are in flying stage, and a double light means no burden. Double light means no burden. We all feel the burden, right? Anything, of anything, whether I have to do something, whether this is my responsibility, any kind of burden. So, what we have to do when we feel burden? hmm, So, Baba says that even if you have both responsibilities, spiritual and physical, because it's a karma yoga life, no? Karma yogi. So, we have both responsibility. We have to accomplish the task, but also we have to uh, take care of ourselves. Baba says, while having double responsibility, still remain double light. While having double responsibility, still have the stage of being double light. So when you are double light, you have flying stage, you will never be tired. So heaviness start happening. Now this has to be done, that has to be done, this has to be done. Oh, I have also to read Murli, make notes, a lot of thoughts could come. Then what start happening? Hmm? Little bit tiredness. Tiredness not of doing, of thinking. How much I need to do. Still this much has to be done. Like thoughts come. But deeply within, if there is trust, everything will finish, everything will happen. It's okay. Hmm. So your energy is of flying state, of tirelessness. And then really everything finishes, should be even before time. I have noticed that internally when there is lightness, things work out very well. But if there is burden, heaviness, then it's like you are dragging, no? You're doing it, but with that heaviness, takes longer, makes you feel tired. Now you have to trust and experiment. Every point Baba said today has to be experienced and experimented. First, you experience internally, yes, I do trust, I do believe it's true. Whenever I am light, I'm enjoying, everything is going very nicely. But when I feel the burden of responsibility, then I'm heavy, then everything takes longer, doesn't get, is not very nice also. And also internally, certainly there is tiredness. And that could affect many things. So I was saying that one of the way not to be tired is to be a trustee. My responsibility, but what about Baba is with me? Hmm? Baba is also sharing responsibility with me. Even in Lokik, you have Lokik job. but why are you doing it? Mhm. So both ways, whether it is lokik or alokik, mhm, being a trustee is something very, very important. Mhm. So Baba says that then, mhm, when you are trustee, then you have nothing. Nothing is yours. No. So my duty, my this, my this. Mhm. So anywhere my will come, Maya will come. No, Baba had been talking about it. So my duty, I have to do it. Baba will get it done. And many of us are realizing that lot of things can happen and will be done through our good state, through power of yoga. So trusteeship inside, having this whole impractical awareness of being trustee, will make everything happen in a very, very beautiful way. As I said, each point needs to be think about it, chart, and then apply it and see the result. So more you apply, see the result, your trust will increase, right? So life of trust and blessing. That means because of the trust, you start feeling, oh, I got blessings. So you start keep feeling blessings upon blessings in your life. So Baba says that double light and a trustee, and then Baba is with me. Then what happens is you are constantly loving. Because when you have burden, I have so much to do, then you don't reply back nicely, your face will be not good, you become sensitive, right? Because it's burden, right? It could affect your mood, but it takes away so much energy, so much energy. Just even few thoughts of this, that heaviness takes away your lot of energy. Mm. So that is why it is necessary to to see that if you are double light, nothing is mine, you will be lovely, you will be detached. It's like master and child. Lovely detached, Baba defined this morning as master and child. And this stage of master child have to be mm, child, innocent, light. Master, yes, I am responsible, I will do it. So taking on responsibility, also remaining a child. A child and then authority also. So I like the words Baba used, two words, lovely and detached. Today he didn't say detached and lovely. He said if you are angel, you are double light, you don't have burden, you're not tired, you are lovely. And then when you are lovely, then you are detached, and that is the stage of master and child. No, lot. This is not only thoughts; it's in your intellect too, right? Responsibility. Then I have to be trusty. I have to remember Baba while doing action. All this is in the intellect, right? So what is important is to surrender the intellect. Surrender the intellect. Surrender of intellect doesn't mean you don't use your power to discern or decide, but do it in a surrendered intellect, then do it. Very, very subtle point. That means even if I discern, decide, I take that to Baba, what I decide, and let Baba bless it. If Baba bless it, it will happen. But if I decide, not necessarily it's going to happen. But when I surrender, and from that surrender intellect, I think, mm, then you see how everything you decide will happen definitely. Mm. So Baba says, surrender your intellect. These days, the biggest burden is of one's own nature and sanskars. Mm. And it's like if say I am progressing, or let's say because of some reasons I'm stuck, or I don't feel mm, support or whatever. So if I blame you for all that, so it's your nature, right? Actually, it is your nature and your sanskar which is blocking. No one ever can block anyone's way. My fortune, my efforts, and Baba is the one who has to take care. He is my father, fortune maker, is my teacher. He will give me marks. He is my Sadguru. He will look at my record. In my Brahmin life, I always have never thought because of this one, that. Never, never. All the time received from Dadis, ancestor souls, everyone. Because my own nature and sanskar could be a big obstacle, burden. So burden is coming from my nature, and then I think it's because of someone else. Majority of our children have this whole thing of mm, because of this, either situation or a person. But it's really my own sanskar. So how to overcome that? Just pay attention so that your mind is free. You don't blame anyone. You don't blame your fortune too. Baba is at present, he's giving, he's creating, he's helping me. Mm. So we have to be always no burden of your nature and sanskar, no burden of your wasteful thoughts. That's another burden. They say if you work for 5 hours, but if you have 5 minutes waste thoughts or worry, you lose same energy. Because within 5 minutes, like everything gets empty. So waste thought is like wasting energy. And that's also quite a big burden. So I was saying no burden of even your wasteful thoughts. If you have to make a lot of efforts to have good yoga, that means there is some burden, because that burden is create obstacles in having good yoga. If you have to make efforts to be in good yoga, that's from Baba's exact words. If you have to make efforts to have good yoga, that means there are some obstacles, some burden you are carrying. So one is okay, I make more efforts, or I should check why it is not happening. When I have faith, I belong to Baba, I want to live Baba's trustworthy child, but why still there is problem in yoga, right? So there is some kind of burden, some kind of burden is there. I was saying, even there is slightest burden, there can be obstacles in yoga. So Baba is saying that, so the aim should be to be double light. Means we are together, but everyone's efforts are different. Never look at anyone, but look at Baba. You could be inspired, sometimes you might be down, because it's not that one soul is all the time in the same stage, right? And Brahmins are very sensitive, right? If someone is little heavy, then other get affected immediately. But that's the time I remain more light so that I can support, I can help. Mm. I remember some souls, I love them. They at that time they, if there is anything which is little bit serious, uh, they laugh, make it something very light. But if one is heavy, then other third become, then what will happen, right? So not look at anyone. Mm. And that is why Dadi Janki used to say, friendship is good, but not to an extent mm, that you all can sit and have wasteful thought, wasteful conversation. That friendship is not good. That means we can be very friendly, we can be together, but be careful that that soul state doesn't affect you. Mm. And Baba had been saying trustee. So one of the way to be trustee is change the word mine into yours to Baba. Baba, it belongs to you. Mm. When I came in Gyan, and then, at that time we were few, but there were a lot of big service, all that. Mm. But then also obstacles, no difficulties and challenges, and it's not we were that mature. I always used to say, Baba, this problem is because of you. I never had in my personal life problem like that. But since I start doing what you want me to do, this is the problem. And immediately I refused to find it's gone. Then I first traveled to Germany very early in 70s. And I came to Germany and I only knew one brother there who kept inviting, and then he said, you go. Every step, like, I don't know what to do, what to do. And majority of the people will speak German language. But every time I will tell Baba, well, it's your problem. You told me to go, I have come, it's your problem. And as soon as something will happen, miracle. I have to start doing that more now. But I don't have problem now. I find solutions. Right? That means everything you are, and it's not that when I am all right, I forget Baba. When there is problem, then Baba is your problem. Mm. It's like in bhakti, they say, if you remember God when there is happiness, there won't be sorrow. But generally, people remember God when there is sorrow. Right? Very, very interesting point. Change everything from mine to yours. Mhm. And this way, Baba said, you will make yourself free or you will pass in all the tests. By just changing the awareness, you will pass all the tests or you will change it. There won't be any test. Mm. So Baba saying, it's so interesting that Baba is saying now the time is very bad. As if Baba is looking at world of today. Really bad when I say not because only of virus situation, but human minds full of anger, full of jealousy, full of revenge. Human lives, there is no value actually at this time. So Baba says time is bad, so you all have to remain double light. And Baba says there is power in being double light. There is power in being double light where all difficulties and efforts will difficulties will change into everything easy and efforts will be easy too. We have to make efforts, but in a very, very easy way. I am trusty. What to add with that? I am trusty and I am on godly service. I am a trustee and I am on godly service. Baba says, while doing service, remember two things to remain double light. Be spiritual and alokik, not lokic ways, no. Talking, getting up, doing anything, not lokic. Spiritual and alokik. The way you sit, the way you walk should be spiritual and alokik. So I was saying when you are trusty on godly service, your attitude and your ways should be spiritual and alokik. Mm. So Baba said, you are double light, then you are angels, and angels are shown with two wings, right? They fly. Mm. So Baba says angels have wings, so that means they always remain above. Mm. Anytime, anything you hearing, seeing, just become angel, go beyond, go above, not just take interest, right? That's human, not an angel. Angel won't do that. Baba says, Baba says, when you have determination, as Baba's children, as angel, you have determination, then Baba said, all the obstacles and the difficulties are removed. So, no obstacles, no difficulties, then Baba says, you all are very happy. When there are difficulties, either remember I am angel, I am trustee, I am at God's service. Quickly, quickly change that and become happy. Baba says, always remember that if you have any kind of burden, obstacle will come. It's a signal coming now. Something is going to happen because you're feeling that heaviness. You can avoid that. You can avoid that. Many times, like you have feeling, I shouldn't do it because you know something bad is going to happen. Even they say when accident, anything has to happen, like there is certainly some energies giving you signal. Be careful, be attentive, right? So it's very interesting. Baba says, whenever you find any burden inside, just listen to it, remove it. Otherwise, Baba says there will be obstacles. So Baba says, so remain double light, and when you are double light, there will be remembrance of Baba. If there is burden, your intellect won't be able to remember Baba. Double light and remembrance will always bring success. Double light and remembrance will always bring success, and others will also be inspired. And these days, you cannot tell anyone to do anything, but they have to be inspired to do. Whenever you think anything as your responsibility, then also there could be obstacles. Remain above, remain above body consciousness or attraction of gravity or ground. If you are attracted by anything physical, it's body consciousness. So Baba is saying again that remain double light. Let your intellect also be very light. Always follow Father. When you follow Father, you are able to understand Baba's directions. And he's strongly saying, do not have rubbish of dictates of your mind and opinions of others. Baba is calling it rubbish. Follow Father, follow Baba's direction, not have any rubbish of what your mind is saying or what others say. Because people will have to have opinions, have comments. Baba say, don't keep that. The rubbish is very, very important. Constantly follow Baba, follow Baba's directions so that there can be double light stage. There could be many more points, details of each point, but main should be pay attention to feel if there is burden of doing something or anything of any kind. That means obstacles will come. That means your energy will go. And especially not look at any soul in the sense of anyone's weakness. Dadi Prakashmani, you know her. She was very much full love, enthusiasm. And one thing she will do every morning, good morning, Om Shanti, good morning. She never saw if anyone responded or not. But we look at, no, I said Om Shanti, this one didn't say it. Let me keep saying Om Shanti, hello. But when I look at that soul, she didn't do it. Then little bit that heaviness comes, right? Why? So I had been since yesterday. I read Murli in Hindi when Baba said looking at someone can create weakness. I'm so attentive. I have to follow Baba, to look at Baba, so that I remain double light, a trustee on godly service, free from difficulties and obstacles. And that is called being angel. So, but then all this, even to say Baba yours, you need trust, right? Because why should I give, right? Sometimes even difficulties we don't want to give to Baba. So trust Baba, trust Rama, trust yourself. And Whatever few points you remember, don't need to remember points, just have awareness. And I'm sure that we all will experience uh, double light stage and serve more and more as God's instrument, godly service. Om Shanti.
Shanti and welcome to a Vyakti Journey.
To all the double light angels, let's get ready to see your scores from day 5. Yay, we have gotten higher than 70% in each activity. And our final average is 79.7%. Congratulations to all our elevated, fast-paced effort makers.
Fill out the Zoom poll at the end and check your personal progress.
Om Shanti, everyone. So, welcome to Avyakti Journey. How was your day today? Every time we turn on the light switch, we remembered that we are double light. We are lighthouse. So, of course, it must be great. And now, are you all ready for today's chart? Okay, ready? Okay, so, okay, here you go. So, first question, daily Brahmin routine. Did I say good morning to Baba when I woke up this morning? Remember, what did I say? So this is interesting way of checking. So as soon as I woke up, the first thought, did I say good morning, or there were some other thoughts and then I said good morning? So please make sure you give the right answer. I know that somebody changed their answers, but or maybe I didn't even say good morning. I just did Amrit Vela. I did everything, but maybe I didn't even say good morning to Baba. So check properly with honesty. What did I do? As soon as I woke up, did I have first thought to say good morning to Baba? Or when I woke up, I had few other thoughts and then I said good morning to Baba. Or I woke up, I did my Amrit Vela, I remembered Baba, but I didn't say good morning. Tricky one, right? Okay. So just select the right answer with honesty and say next. Second question, practice for today. Today, did I practice being lighthouse whenever I turn on light, mean the switch? That was our practice for the day. So check yourself. Did I do 5 times or more than 5 times? 4 times? 3 times? 2? Or less than 2 times? Or maybe I even didn't know what was the practice and I didn't even do any practice. Or maybe I forgot my practice. So be honest with yourself and select the right answer. And then press next button. Last, third answer question. Yesterday, Mohini Didi shared that we should have love, respect, and be thankful for elements. And also, there are four options. Use them only when I need. Second option, use them in a limited way. Third option, use them in a worthwhile way. Fourth option, worship them in our hearts. So think about it. Which one is the right answer from Didi's sharing yesterday? You all must have heard Didi's class yesterday. It's very easy actually answer. So think about it and select the right answer. And then please don't forget to press submit button. Okay? So here we go. Let's see how many has already submitted. Now I would like to invite our Avyakti Balak and Avyakti Balika. Please come and let us know for our practice for tomorrow. Welcome.
La 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 la. Oh, what an interesting book about Brahma Baba's life story. Let me sit down and read more about it. Oh, but before sitting down, let's practice. I am seated on the soul's immortal throne and Babdara's heart throne. Every time I sit, I will practice. I am seated on Baghdada's heart throne. And I am seated on an immortal throne.
Om Shanti. So did we all get it? Isn't it easy? Yeah? So tomorrow when we all sit means any time during the day. As many time I attempt to sit on chair, on swing, on anything. I mean, of course we sit on different things, right? So anytime I sit as a, especially as I am a soul, I'm letting my body sit somewhere, right? So what I have to remember before I sit, that yes, I am sitting on my immortal throne, and also I'm sitting on Bab Dada's heart throne. Yes, can we see your hands? How do you? Okay, Didi is looking at everyone's hand. So first of all, I want to see the hands for today's practice. How was your today's practice? Excellent, wonderful. You can give a thumb, big thumb, if it was good. Yes, you enjoyed? Yes, everyone enjoyed? Didi is looking at everyone, okay? Yes, everyone? Good. Now, what do you think about tomorrow's practice? Is it easy? Yes? You will have a lot of fun. It's simple, right? We have to just sit on our immortal throne and then Bab Dada's heart throne. Anyway, thank you. Thank you so much to each one of you to be part of Avyakti Parivar and also taking part in Avyakti journey and giving your chant. We really appreciate. Thank you. And now Didi might say one or two words.
So we are sitting now. Let us practice what we have to do from tomorrow. We can start from now. I am seated on my immortal throne, that is center of forehead. I am seated on my immortal throne, and I will sit on Baba's heart throne. So we can practice from now. Okay, let's remember Baba and practice. Om Shanti.
प्यारे नजारे हैं, ये फरिश्ते जो ज़मीं पे उतरे तारे हैं, ये उतरे तारे कितने प्यारे हैं, ये फरिश्ते जो ज़मीं पे उतरे तारे हैं। सबसे पहले इन पे ही भगवान की नजरें पड़ी। मेरा बाबा प्यारा बाबा मीठा बाबा, मेरा बाबा प्यारा बाबा मीठा बाबा, मेरा बाबा प्यारा बाबा मीठा बाबा, मेरा बाबा प्यारा बाबा मीठा बाबा। इसका उसका सबका मेरा प्यारा बाबा, मेरा प्यारा बाबा। इसका उसका सबका मेरा प्यारा बाबा, मेरा प्यारा बाबा। दुनिया जिसको ढूंढ रही है वो धरती पे पधारा। आओ मेरे लाडलो बच्चे कह के पुकारा। इसका उसका सबका मेरा प्यारा बाबा, मेरा प्यारा बाबा। इसका उसका सबका मेरा प्यारा बाबा, मेरा प्यारा बाबा। सार मिला जीवन का, जिंदगी मुस्काई। खुशनसीब हम भाग्यवान जो गोद प्रभु की पाई। सार मिला जीवन का, जिंदगी मुस्काई। नैनों में हर पल घूमे बाबा तेरा नजारा। इसका उसका सबका मेरा प्यारा बाबा, मेरा प्यारा बाबा। इसका उसका सबका मेरा प्यारा बाबा, मेरा प्यारा बाबा। प्यार है तुमसे बाबा, कैसे तुमको बताए। दिल तेरे एक पल हमें चेता ही ना आए। कितना प्यार है तुमसे बाबा, कैसे तुमको बताए। बिन तेरे एक पल चैन कहीं ना आए, नाव पुरानी गहरा पानी है, बाबा तू ही सहारा। इसका उसका सबका मेरा प्यारा बाबा, मेरा प्यारा बाबा। इसका उसका सबका मेरा प्यारा बाबा, मेरा प्यारा बाबा।
पूरा कर।
जिनके दरस को तरसे दुनिया, रोज हमें वो मिलते।
मैं किसको भूल गया?
वो रहते हमारे साथ, सदा वो चलते। जिनकी दरस को तरसे दुनिया, रोज हमें वो मिलते। संग सदा वो रहते हमारे साथ, सदा वो चलते। इस जीवन में
रोज रात को
मेरे
प्रोग्राम होता है,
सुन्नत को है उतारा।
बताना कैसे।
इसका सबका मेरा प्यारा बाबा, मेरा प्यारा बाबा। इसका सबका मेरा प्यारा बाबा, मेरा प्यारा बाबा। मेरा बाबा प्यारा बाबा, मीठा 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 बाबा।
एक मिनट में बोलूं जरा, मैं बोलूं यहाँ, बैठे रहो। अच्छा, उठ के बोलूं अभी। In golden age, every night, at every palace, first there will be cultural program. After dinner, there will be cultural program. Then we go to bed. So it seems like our sanskars are emerging of golden age, huh? Because from iron age, confluence age now moving towards golden age. So as confluence age is coming to end, golden age is going to come. It seems our joy in form of our doing ras is emerging. Do you feel that way? Yes. On one side we have to be double light, but then also in golden age there will be lot of happiness, lot of joy. And joy means singing and dancing, right? So I hope everyone is happy, remain double light. Let's have a moment of remembrance and we say good night to Baba.